Hi, this is Kathleen Roseline with Board Game Geek. I'm sitting here with Yuri Sulik and Paul Grogan from Czech Games Edition, and they're here to talk about Prodigals Club. So, what can you tell me?
So this is kind of the spiritual successor to Last Will. It's by the same designer.
Okay.
And the rough overall theme of you're trying to lose things that you have is the same, which is a nice thing. But in this one, it's not just money you're trying to lose. The game actually comes with 3 different modules or competitions. One of them is about losing all of your money on your possessions, things like that. In the elections module, you're a politician, and you have lots of people that vote for you because you're a really good politician.
But you don't want to be voted in.
You don't want that. Yeah. So you're trying to lose all of your votes. And in the society competition, which is using this board, there are 4 people in high society, 2 men and 2 women, that really like you.
And you're
tired. No, you don't want that.
You're tired of these people, right?
Yeah. So one night we all get together one night, and we've got everything we want. We've got loads of money, lots of friends. We're really good politicians, and we decide, well, this is all great, but we're really bored with our lives.
We want to do something exciting.
We want to do something exciting. So we decide together one night, maybe after a few brandies, that we're going to form the Prodigals Club.
Okay.
And we set ourselves a competition to say, right, who can lose all this stuff the fastest? And that's
just
the
to spice
theme.
up your life a little bit,
Yeah,
right?
that's the theme behind the game. So I mentioned that there's 3 modules. We're doing demos this weekend using 2 of the modules, and they're interchangeable. So we could decide we're not going to play with the politics, and we're going to play with this one instead.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's a different game.
Okay.
Or we could play with those 2, or we could play with those 2. Now, if you want to, you can actually play with all 3. This bolts
and there's
on
3
here.
different ones you can choose.
3 different ones.
And you play with 2.
You play with any 2 of them, or you can play with all 3. Okay.
So adding quite a few different variables.
Yes, there's
4 different ways to play.
Yeah.
But there's actually 7, because only Czech Games Edition would release an expansion for this game years ago. Last Will can be used to bolt on this game.
Really? That's interesting. So for everyone who already has Last Will,
yeah, if you have Last Will,
game.
Last Will is an expansion for this game. This isn't an expansion for Last Will, it's the other way around. So this module here is all about losing your money and your possessions, which is what Last Will is about. So what you do is you decide we're going to play with possessions, but then you remove this board and you add Last Will instead. And the game has been fully tested with all the different combinations,
and it all works.
And it all works.
That's interesting.
It all works well. Now, the way that the scoring works is that it's the lowest score that wins, but your score is actually the higher of the 2. So if we're playing with these 2 modules and the game ends and you've got no votes, but everybody still likes you here, then that's your score. So it's your highest score that counts
your
as your
highest
score.
of your lowest.
Yes,
basically.
you've got to reduce, you've got to balance them and reduce.
So you don't want to go all the way down on one and leave the other one really high, because then you're going to have a high, right?
Yeah.
You've wasted all this effort to drag the other one down.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. What have I missed?
Yes. Well, there are different ways how the score is counted for all. Here, when you make these people angry, they go down on this, and you count the score you are on. You can even get negative here. With possessions, you're trying to lose money, and also start with some possessions you need to sell beforehand. You can't have any possessions to get bankrupt. And here you have some votes, or people that are willing to vote for you, and you're trying to get to
Very
0 or
on
into
the
negative numbers.
That's the easiest one. It's just, this is how many votes you've got, and you're trying to move it down.
Yeah.
And basically the mechanic of the game is worker placement, is the main idea. Yes, there are
gorgeous little top hats.
These top hats you place on various spaces. They're also, according to number of players, this is, for example, the board for 2 and 3 players, but when you're playing with more players, yes, exactly, you turn it around. So
and there's more spaces.
It really works with, from 2 to 5 players, it works with all numbers.
Fantastic.
And it takes about 20 minutes for each player.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2-player game would just be like a little 40-minute game.
Yeah, with 2 players, it's a really fast game.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And the art's gorgeous. So is it the same artist behind Last Will as well?
Yes, it's the same one. So just to get some glimpse of the cards.
Lots of really nice art
there's
on
this
here.
slanderous poster.
It's got the same sense of humour
Exactly.
in the card. So how will you lose these votes?
Right.
And how you will lose people in high society. So you can get your cab driver to drive your voters around and tell them how terrible you are.
Yeah, right.
And things like that.
So if people really get into the theme, they can just joke about the cards and make
afternoon tea. Oh, that's gorgeous.
They make a story throughout the game.
Yeah,
of
right.
What they are doing.
You're painting how it is you're
Yes.
losing your
Yeah.
votes or money or whatnot. Thank you so much. That's Prodigals Club from Czech Games Edition. Great.
Okay.